And good Mountain Monday morning here, and y'all caught me writing and making notes, but we've been down at the fire, and we've been all around, and we're back here, had remodeling going. Man, look at the stuff. Mountain Man of all, I've nearly had to smack his hands 2 or 3 times already. But anyway, hey, it's Monday morning, and we're glad to be back here in the studio, and we're glad to have all the little gadgets surrounding us here that we can eventually learn how to operate them, maybe, and a lot of things going on. What we need you to do right now is to text, tweet, let everybody know that Mountain Monday Morning is back on live this morning, and we're going through growing pains and stages and everything. We're going to talk about that here in just a minute, but right now what we need for you to do is to contact everyone that you can think of, because we think this is important. It's fun, but we do this because we believe that it's very important to spread the word about what we're doing, and our hopes, our faith, our fears, and everything that we have to deal with here in the mountains and the mountain culture. We're here to give you some background information on that and about our goal to reach people around us and around the world, and we're going to talk about that in a minute. So right now, text, tweet, get on the phone. Do whatever you need to do to get people to tune in to Mountain Monday Morning here, Mountain Fun Life Radio, and we'll be right back. And welcome back to Mountain Monday Morning, Mountain Fun Life Radio, and we're pleased to be back here in the studio, and I'm Robert Oby, your host, along with Mountain Man, the one and only, a.k.a. Wayne McCarter. Yeah, there you go. You got to get that signature howdy in there. And we're glad to be back here in the studio instead of out baking in the sun, although it was a lot of fun.
I had a
and
blast.
We got caught in a thunderstorm,
really
windstorm, and rain, and we were holding our cover down over us, the canopy tent, to keep it from blowing away, and we just kind of hunkered down until the storm went over down. And we're talking about the Sevier County Fire and the coverage from down there. And, I believe it was historic, the amount of coverage, the manner of coverage, and the outreach of the coverage, which went absolutely around the world. We had people listening and viewing the coverage from Australia all the way around. You know that big ocean.
I do.
You know what that is, don't you? You ain't gonna say it, are you?
I didn't
You get caught every time, don't
Get
you?
me once.
The Pacific Ocean.
Yep.
And not specific, the
I got it.
Pacific. Oh, you got that
I
right
understood
now.
that.
You're
Yep.
learning. Okay, you can teach. Well, I'm not going to go there. But anyway, all the way around in Australia, down under on the other side of the world, and all the way around, back around South Africa, Uganda, and India. Over in India, and as far away, I think there was a listener, I know that there a viewer and listener from over in Pakistan. Now, I'm not sure whether he followed the fire coverage, but he covers about everything that we've been doing. So from the Middle East, I mean, this is really, really, really picking up a following that's just unbelievable.
They wrote a jingle about that.
They did.
Said, reach out and touch them.
Reach out.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we're
that's
doing.
what we're trying to
That's
do
what we're
here.
trying to do.
Mhm.
And so we had a guest. He's a night owl. He's a real nice fellow, our neighbor. We get him in later. I call him the karaoke man. He does karaoke around town. His name's Kevin. Kevin, miss you, buddy. We'll get you. You may have overslept. You may have had a late, rough night. That's understandable. And we'll overlook it. We'll get you in here, buddy, and we'll have us a good time. But we got a lot of catching up to do because we were out doing the fire coverage, and we got a lot of things going on. We have things going on here at not only from the radio side, but from the studio side also. We've got new sets. Bob Denny here has been our promoter, director, and chief, the chief over it all. You know, he's been doing all this rewiring and going high definition. I thought about that. Now, you know, Mountain Man in high definition. I don't know about that. I'm pleased, but you know
that would be the
look into the camera. Look into the camera there.
And
just,
one comes to mind.
I hope the people don't go deaf with Mountain Man in high def. Anyway, its improvement is good. It's gonna really, I think, help all the way around. We got new sets on the TV side too, and so when we do the TV shows here, they're going to be high definition too, and all new sets. We've got the fireplace.
Take a little bit to get her up and
We
go.
got Mountain Music Hour
and
coming
if it
up
ain't
into the
right,
month.
that's because they won't let me touch none of the buttons.
Yeah, you got to keep your hands
I
off
can
the
do
button,
that.
you know.
Mhm.
You don't know anything about machinery. You have to leave that alone.
Nope.
Anyway, we got all this going on here. The remodeling, and we got cooking shows that will be coming up, and grilling. We're getting ready to kind of work on a outside a deck to have a set on the outside to where that we can do kind of a grill master type show that's going to be coming up soon. So all you people who like to eat, and I don't know of too many people that don't, you might want to just, you know, keep following Mountain Fun Life channel, and we are home to Creative Christian Network too. Don't forget that side. And we've got a lot of music coming in, expanding the playlist on Mountain Fun Life Radio. And we've got, oh man, have we ever got some music coming in, and some already expanding the playlist. And it's getting some
I'm telling
attention.
you, meet new people. Brother Josh Hughes, he's going to be.
We're going to get him in here.
Ooh, he's going to be a gooder.
Yeah, I got a bone to pick, a crow to pick with him too. Anyway, we got to get Josh. We got to get him
Still
in here
crying
so
about
we
that
can.
ink pen, ain't you?
He ran off with my ink pen. Oh,
Oh, Brother
Yeah,
Josh, I think he called you a thief.
I
I'd talk to him
I-
about that. He's
want
bigger
my
than you
ink
are.
pen.
Mhm.
You don't know at the times that I've done that though, especially with guitar picks. Someone say, "Here, won't you pick a tune on this guitar?" And they'll hand me their guitar. So try this guitar pick here, and I'll put it in my pocket out of habit, you know.
Mhm.
So we won't hold that against him, but we will make his life tough over that for a while. We'll have some fun out of it. We get him in here, Josh. Oh man, Josh Hughes. Your turn's coming, brother. You gonna catch it right now. I'll tell you what. Let's do. Let's go out. Let Bob take us out here to a song off of the family feature film, the movie that he helped produce, and we helped put the music on. I co-wrote some of the music and wrote the theme song, "Silver Dollar Fish." Take it away, Bob.
Well, the rooster's crowing and the day is new, with the morning grass still wet with dew. Out through the window I took a peek, gonna take a little trip down to Cooper's Creek. Now the fish may bite and they may not, but we'll have a lot of fun and there means a lot. Take down to Cooper's Creek. Got a picnic lunch and the sun's getting hotter. I wanna put my feet in the cool, cool water. Maybe wade out a little but not too deep. I do a little bit of fishing in Cooper's Creek. Now the fish may bite and they...
All right, welcome back. Mountain Fun Life Radio and Mountain Monday Morning here on Mountain Fun Life Radio. I'm telling you, we have, how long we've been doing this now, Mountain Man? Since back in about February, I believe it was.
February.
And we're going to soon be going,
was.
we're running right up close to a year. Going to soon be a year.
You're asking the man don't even know what day it is.
I don't know that I know what day it is.
Well, hopefully
I
it's
know
Monday.
one-
We're doing the Monday morning show.
I know
it's live,
one day
it ain't tape,
it's live. it's live. I know one day that I better be mindful of. It's coming up the 13th. Mine and my wife's anniversary, so I got that's two little numerals right there that I got to keep in my head, and not
if you
forget.
got married on 13th, you ain't
keep with that.
superstitious
And
anyway.
it was on a Friday. I'm not superstitious. I don't. If you believe in it, and you want to make an X when a black cat crosses, I've got one of the best cats I ever had was a black cat, and I got got two of them now.
I seen him run over in the road up there.
Yeah. I'm not superstitious. I just don't go along with that. I think I've got someone watching over me that I don't have to depend on stuff like that or be worried about it. I just don't. Anyway, hey, we got cards and letters coming in. You know that? We got a card here. Now this very nice, very sweet card. Dear Robert and Mountain Man, that's you.
That'd be me.
I sure do enjoy my guitar gourd. That's one of our gourd guitars that we gave away. I feel like I make beautiful music with that little guitar or gourd guitar. Thank you all for this precious little gift. God bless you all. Bonnie Denny. Bonnie Denny, that name sounds familiar. That's
Bob's mom.
Yeah, Bob's mom. She's the one who keeps him straight. Yeah, well, we're sure glad that you enjoy that, and it's a blessing to us to get to build these. They're fun to build, and you never know what one's going to sound like until you get it made, because the different thicknesses of them and of the shell and the different sizes, and sometimes we put 2 strings and 3 and then 4 and
they're fun for a hobby.
they're fun for a hobby. It keeps us out of trouble and gets us kind of out of the house, out from under our wives' feet.
I ain't gonna say nothing higher on the ground as I
didn't figure you would, and I ain't gonna say much either myself. But anyway, we enjoy making those, and we gave, I don't remember how many we gave away at the fair, about 4?
Don't know.
4,
Didn't count.
5.
Didn't count.
And one of the 10 tire. Yeah, I think we gave away 4 and one of the 10 cookie tin instruments. We make them out of cookie tin too. The cookie tins and cans, even some out of soup bean cans.
Yep.
And you'd be surprised at the resonance and the tone out of some of those. And we just enjoy making them. And the people that we gave those to, the looks on their faces, the joy of
they'll
that.
enjoy them.
And
they've
you
never
know,
seen anything like that, Brother Robert.
that's a one of a kind. Now, the only thing that I've ever seen was a huge gourd that was kind of halved, cut in half, and the back shell was used as a resonator for a factory-made banjo. These are not factory-made. These are all handmade. To my knowledge, no one else has ever done this that I've ever seen, at least recently. And one of our friends who follows our programs down in Australia, he says he's going to try his hand at it. He's got a gourd. He said he had a gourd tree down there, a gourd vine, and he said he was going to try it. Go for it. You know, we don't have a patent, or we don't say it's ours and no one else can have it. We just don't do that. We want to share everything that we've got, our abilities.
Share the joy of making them.
Sure. Let other people
It don't take a rocket engineer, does it?
No. It's
That'd
just a
exclude
simple
law.
Right. But anyway, you know, we've got the Silver Dollar Fish movie that's going to be premiering here pretty soon, and this is going to be at Hall's Cinema 7 in Knoxville, Tennessee. A lot of people say Knoxville. That's mountain folk. We say Knoxville.
Bull.
Saturday, Saturday, October the 6th at 1 p.m. The family feature film, Silver Dollar Fish. So I think we've got the trailer queued up and ready to go. So let's go to it right now.
For Jesse, endless days of hard work was his way of proving that he was a provider.
I remember the day, a day
Committed
kinda
to
like
family
this.
with love and faith.
That special time, my daddy.
Let's go fishing.
You got one. What is it?
Out of the water.
You know, I heard they were catching some nice ones down to Cooper's Creek. Y'all gonna stand there, or are we gonna go fishing? Where's Mommy?
But sometimes our faith is challenged, and we question if we're a provider after all.
You just have to do the best you can.
I received another phone call from that creditor. I don't think he wants his money. He wants his farm. Open the door for me!
When we realize that being a provider requires something that money can't buy,
Because I'm not a provider! I'm a worthless crippled! That's what I am!
and the family must stand together.
He's gonna be alright. But you have got to keep it together.
Back off!
You don't want to shoot me, Mrs. Nelson.
Featuring Rodney Wiseman, Cammie Jenkins,
Davey.
Blake Jenkins, and with a special appearance by Silk Kozar,
I'll be.
Silver Dollar Fish, a family
What I was looking
film.
for all along was right here in front of me.
Wow. Son, you have caught Silver Dollar Fish.
Silver Dollar Fish, directed by Bob Denny.
That special time, my daddy, well, he taught me how to fish. Welcome back, and that was the official trailer to the family feature film Silver Dollar Fish. Now, I want to tell you, let you all know something about this. A lot of hard work went into this. It was filmed locally. Our own Bob Denny produced this movie. It's a good family feature film, and it will be premiering in our area. I know a lot of you have waited. You've been asking about it. When's the movie coming to town? When's the movie going to be premiering? And it's been, several months now that since even the official trailer was done. And I know a lot of you have patiently waited. You've been excited, and we've been excited too, but sometimes it takes time. And it is the Dove Award. It's a Dove Award winning film. The script on it has won, I think,
Something very hard to find today is a movie that you don't care to sit down and watch with your kids.
right.
You know, and that's what we're looking at here. it's a great, like you said a minute ago, family oriented.
And I think a lot of people who are conscious of a lot of the I don't know exactly, I don't want to use too harsh a term, but well, let's just say a lot of the garbage junk that's going around that they're calling entertainment nowadays. It's got all the trash and
ain't been a good Western in a long time.
no Matt Dillon, and no
gun smoke.
And no gun smoke and all that. But you know, yeah. But you know, it's I think that people, not only in the United States but around the world, I think there's a hunger for good, wholesome, quality music, entertainment in general, and films. And we put work into this also. We worked on the music, and I was approached about asked to write the theme song for it, Silver Dollar Fish song. And I didn't know whether I could do it or not. I thought, well, that's, with that title, I don't know. You have to have a storyline in a song to really match it up. And the script writer, Rodney, bless his heart, he's got some good songs on here too that I did the music, and you helped on one or two of the songs with the bass lines and ideas and all that, And Rodney Wiseman, he came to me and he said, my songs fit some of the parts in the movie, but not the title as a title song. He said, can you do something with that? And I thought, wow, I don't know. I'll give it a try. So when I wrote the song Silver Dollar Fish and I sent it to him, he immediately got back in contact and said, this is it, let's do it, this is it. So this will be premiering. Once again, it will premiere Knoxville, Tennessee, Saturday, October the 6th at 1 p.m. Now, all the hard work that went into this, a lot of hard work went, and it didn't take just a whole lot of time to do it, but a lot of hard work, a lot of thought, and sweat, and I guess tears went into, and praying. I'm telling you, putting something like this together is not easy. And with all the hard work that went into this, I think it deserves having an audience to go out and say, hey, it was filmed locally right here in the Smoky Mountains area. I think it was over in Blount County. A nice big farm setting over there, and it is something that I think, and the storyline is terrific. I have to say that it is one of the finest storylines for a movie and the setting that I've ever seen. And Bob Denny did a great job in putting this together and getting the filming done and editing and all that. Thank you, Bob. He's out here. Thank you. You deserve a great big thank you on that.
And I won't say, Robert, Rodney Wiseman, if I didn't friend you, it's because I got so many friend requests I ain't got to you yet. So keep it on there. Don't take it off.
Rodney, you sent him a friend request?
No, he sent me one.
He sent you one, and you've not friended him yet. Rodney?
Yeah, it went right over my head.
He's messing with your mind is what he's doing. He's messing with your mind, so,
That ain't no lie, though. I get a lot of friend requests.
Get a lot of friend requests. And I am really pleased with the following that Mountain Monday Morning and Mountain Fun Life Radio and the TV, and we're home to Creative Christian Network. I've been seeing, we get these little graphs that come in, I guess you call them graphs, algorithms and all that, and the viewers and how many views it's gotten and how many shares it's gotten. I want to tell you something, folks. With what we're seeing, I don't remember the exact number. It's up in the thousands.
We're growing.
I'm talking multiplied thousands. That's within just a few days to a week. And so if that's the reason that they need to do what?
You click and share.
Click and share.
Mm-hmm.
Click and share. Now, you can also go to YouTube and sign in. Actually, sign in Mountain Fun Life channel.
Got her.
And you can follow it on YouTube. And, of course, be sure and always watch us live on Mountain Monday Morning. We were
We'll soon
we were out
be
for
our own Roku. We're working on the edits
it's
and the workings
Roku, and
it's just
it continues to expand, and the way Bob has worked hard here in the studios, and we wanted to help, but we didn't. Some of this we didn't know what. I don't know anything about
that's
putting
the
up these
good
cameras.
part about being a co-host. I can sit back and watch you and Bob do all the work.
Well, now I'll tell you one thing. On this grilling set, the deck that's going to be going out back. Now we can operate a hammer and a nail. Where we can get us a box of nails, and we can operate a skill saw. We can work on that now.
I got a nail gun.
Yeah, you got a nail gun. You're a little ahead of me. I don't have a nail gun, so that'll be a little quicker.
Condition, you know.
I'll turn that over to you. I can operate a skill saw.
No
and,
hammers.
We can, yeah, okay.
That was years ago, brother. They're about obsolete now.
But now we've got so much that we've got planned yet. In addition to, look at all this. I mean, look. You got to keep your hands off this equipment, though. You got to leave this alone. Look at all this. I mean, we got turntables here and all the cassette. We got stuff here that we can do. We can even take the cassettes and whatever. But you know, everything now is gone so much more digital that cassettes are just about. I've got a dual cassette deck at home, and I hardly ever use.
Mercy.
I've used it once or twice here lately to find some. Oh, by the way, the radio program, Mountain Fun Life Radio, the playlist is expanding. Now, let me tell you something about Mountain Fun Life Radio on the expanding playlist. We're trying to keep the quality up as much as we possibly can. We look at that and make sure if it needs boosted up or whatever. But now we're finding some original, like the comedy team of the Grand Ole Opry in Nashville, Homer and Jethro, and we are finding even some that are not necessarily strictly country, but out of the hootenanny era. A lot of people may not know what that is, but now let me tell you, if you're not familiar with the hootenanny music, you can. We're pulling in some like the Kingston Trio and Tom Dooley. Remember the song Tom Dooley and some of those. Now some of this music we are pulling from some very rare vinyl recordings. Now, let me explain to you, if you don't know what music sounded like back then, if you catch these little extras that we're putting in on Mountain Fun Life programming, now let me explain to you, you will hear on the old vinyls, and some of these are very rare, I've not been able to find them anywhere else. And I'm pulling some of them from the old vinyls. You will hear a little bit of snap, crackle, and pop.
And a little.
But it's still, that's
the way music.
Sound, that big, bold, booming, mellow sound. You can't. It's just wonderful.
I even had an 8-track player.
I remember the 8-track. I was just a teenager when those came out. But now, on Mountain Fun Life Radio,
technology.
Some of these, the Carter family, A.P. Carter, and I'm talking about the original Carter family recordings. Wildwood Flower, the first recording ever done. Hey, guess what, folks? It's on Mountain Fun Life Radio program. Not necessarily a program. We don't call them that. We don't call them programs anymore. You go on there and you're going to listen. If you follow Mountain Fun Life Radio, you're going to get to reminisce of what you grew up with. Plus, you're going to get to hear new material, but material that has that setting of that flavor of that you can make new memories that are kind of like the old memories. A restoration of music today that still has that real good old-timey sound to it. That's the goal. That's what we're after.
Music.
Nothing better than music from the